Hey, it's me. Uh, I bet you didn't think you'd hear from me so soon. I am up and at it early on this morning. It's sunny, it's peaceful, there's some birds chirping, and a slight breeze, about 60 degrees. And I'm getting ready to go for a run here on the rail trail that I so adore. And yeah, I hadn't run for a couple weeks. I think I talked about this Achilles thing. Essentially, what the doctor told me this past Monday was that, yep, looks like you've had an injury in the past, and you've got some scar tissue, and yeah, it hurts, and it's unlikely to get worse. And I think with some physical therapy, you could probably strengthen and stretch and reduce tension in the area of the lower Achilles and feel a little bit better. Uh, so what I took out of that was it's not going to get worse. And so I will just deal with it as it is. And at some point, fulfill my prescription, I suppose, for physical therapy, but I haven't done so yet. I haven't contacted anyone. And that's just lazy me and how I go about things. It's unlikely that it'll start anytime soon, as I'm traveling next week. And yeah, it's just, a million excuses I can find for why I would or would not do this. So yeah, here I am. There you are. It's Sunday, November 15th, 2020. And as of this recording, I'm still depressed, but I'm not dead. So what else has been going on? Not a lot. I mean, a lot, but not a lot, right? I think that's the same as everybody out there. Our days seem long, but the weeks and months seem short in ways that are weird, long and short at the same time. um, there should be, I bet there's a German word for that. There's a German word for everything, right? Um, but yeah, I mean, it just seems like each day seems not impossibly long, but long, right? I mean, we're bombarded with the pandemic, and things are getting worse, and it's a new record for cases. I'm talking specifically here in the U.S., but it seems like Europe is struggling as well. And I'll be honest, I haven't paid attention to much else. Seems like the rest of the world may have a a solid footing on where things are, but us folks in the traditional West of the world are struggling. Yeah, things are really spiraling out of control here in the U.S. on many fronts. But yeah, I mean, that weighs on us, and the future, and is there going to be a vaccine that really works? It seems like that's likely, but how are people going to get to it? How is it going to get to people, et cetera, et cetera? And then sometimes you just look back and say, "Holy crap! It's been 2 weeks. It's been 3 weeks. It's been 8, 9 months. Where are we at? 9 months? Since this all started." And then sometimes you think back and it's like, it seems like the last Christmas was 5 years ago, right? Like, it's all a weird thing going on. And like, I don't dwell on it that much. I guess I'm more of it's next day kind of thing. Today's over. Today, let's get started on today, and then let's get ended on today. And then, yeah, that's, I guess I live day by day. Aside from that, things are pretty status quo. Work was wildly busy for a while, and it slowed down a bit, slowed down enough to where my company has decided to send me traveling again to do a little bit of work, a little bit of training, training towards the supposed promotion that I'm still waiting to get. I'm not bitter about it in earnest. I get things have been the way things have been, and hopefully this kind of jumpstarts things. I actually sent a text message to my boss's boss the other day, because I had been feeling, and I apologize if I talked about this last week. I've been feeling kind of unsure about where my name was in the mythos of my company, right? Like at least my localized area of the company. Like I'd been traveling a bit. I've been called on to help out. I've been this, that, I've been that. I've been tagged for promotion, and then things got wildly busy, like I said, and I just kind of fell away. And I started feeling a little bit anxious about, hey, do they remember that I'm here? So I sent him a message and just said, hey, just wanted to, make sure my name was out there, as, I'm willing to do whatever needs to help out wherever help is needed with the company. And I didn't hear back from him, but sure enough, yesterday morning, I got a phone call from my boss saying, hey, they'd like you to go do some training and do some help out in Virginia. And so okay. A little frustrating because I had planned to see my girls, have them come out for the week, but this is the training, the planning that happens in my company, that it's Saturday morning and hey, can you be in Virginia Sunday evening to start work? Frustrating. Thankfully my kids are great and they understand, and my ex is supportive of what I got to do, and it all, so I made the trip out to go see them for a couple hours yesterday. And then I'll go see them next weekend when their oldest sister is down as well for the Thanksgiving week here in the United States. And then we'll make plans to get them to come out again. So it all works out, but it's a little frustrating that I had planned on seeing them, and I feel terrible when I change plans on people. And even though they insist that it's okay, in my mind, it's I really failed on this one. Because I could have said no, right? But I don't know. We make sacrifices, decisions, I guess, for work as we do for family and friends and whatnot. So yeah, it's all life. Yay, life. So I'm sitting here, and I don't know if you can hear that leaves hitting the car. A gust of wind just came, and dead leaves are falling down, hitting the car, and it's fall. Fall is my favorite season. I don't want to say by far, but significantly, right? It's such it's weird. It's like the end of summer, right? The coming of winter, the darker winter, and the earlier, here in the northern hemisphere, the early sunsets, and it's dark by 5:30. But there's like I don't know. There's a sense of eminent happenings, I guess. I don't know. There's something in the air. The weather is the most ideal of all the seasons, in my opinion. And it's drier, but it's cooler, and the skies can be so beautiful, and just the colored leaves and all of that, and yeah, it's cozy. There's something cozy and hopeful and promising about it. Weird in a way. So yeah, I talked a little bit about politics last episode, and I won't talk about it again this episode, even though it's on my mind, and it's a weird thing that I'm not generally political in any way, but I have been these past 6 months, and we'll see if it carries on going forward. Um, yeah, I got a message from Paula the other day, and it was nice. True to what I talked about last episode, I did some reaching out to folks, and it was nice. I heard from, I heard back from all kinds of good friends: Gloria, Paula, Sophie, um, Cooper, Priya, Roger. Just going down. Here's my laundry list. E. Um, and it's just nice to hear from folks, and I'm trying to do better. I've got to actually hit the Facebook friends of the show. I didn't do that last time, so maybe I'll do that one evening this week while I'm sitting in a hotel room looking for something to do, waiting for the day to be over, I guess, as it is. It's nice. I just wanted to say hey to everybody out there. Ted, I got to send you an email. I think I said that last week. I still haven't. But if you're listening, one's coming. And yeah, it's nice. What I was getting towards is Gloria sent me a message, and she referenced the self-imposed mandate on 200 episodes, and I'm out. And I don't know where that stands right now. I'm still not, 2 weeks in a row does not a habit make, I suppose. And so I'm not committed to ending at 200. I'm not committed to going on. But yeah, it's just something on my mind. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. The show has definitely changed, and like for a while there, I was really big on getting guests. Right, I wanted guests and guests and guests, and I haven't thought about that in a while. I don't know. I don't have a direction for the show, but I know people enjoy hearing it, and I kind of enjoy doing it. There's at least a satisfaction of completing an episode and getting it out there. So yeah, there's that. This is going to be a shorter episode. I thought I had more to talk about, but all I can think about is getting out there and running and getting home and showering and hopping in the car and driving to Virginia for work. It's a weird thing. I've had times in my life where I'm very busy with work, and there's been I don't know, a sense of doom is a little too much, but stress, we'll say, about, I got to get this stuff done. I got to get this stuff done. And I just don't have that anymore. It's not that I don't care. It's not that I don't want to do a good job. It's like, okay, hey, I got some more work to do, so I'm going to go do some more work. And it's nice in some ways, and it's weird in other ways. Like, I don't know what it means, and maybe I always try to read too much into things, but is it a level of I don't care, or is it a level of comfort and confidence in the work, or is it something else? I don't know. I lean towards it's a factor, a symptom, a product of my kind of meh blah, emotionless in general existence, and that bothers me. I don't know what to do about it, and we'll see. I still don't get excited about things. Nora was talking about, hey, maybe we can rent a house for 5 days over the winter up in the mountains in western North Carolina. I think that's where it was. And, bring the kids and give us a chance to see snow again. And, it'd be nice to get away for, a school week, work week, blah, blah, blah. And there's a lot of factors that go into that. And will it happen? Will it not happen? I don't know. But, empirically, I know that that sounds nice, but I'm like, okay, whatever. I guess if anything, I'm a little bit anxious about what are we going to do for 5 days in the mountains, in a house, right? But we'll see. We'll see. It's a very nice thought, and we'll see what happens. I mean, some of the kids may be going back to school. My 16-year-old has expressed interest in wanting to be back in school. And, I don't know what that really looks like come January when the second semester starts up. And there's been talk about the boy, maybe would be a better situation for him to be in physical class as opposed to, trying to navigate classes from home when his bed is just 5 feet from his desk and things like that. So we'll see how that goes. Who knows what, I don't even know what the situation is with me and available time off, personal time or vacation time, or I'm really bad about stuff like that. I just don't think of it. I don't know. I'm so like, go with the flow, go with the status quo. Like, I worked this week, so I'll work next week. And 3 months from now, I will work that week. And it's like don't rock the boat in any way, shape, or form. So we'll see what comes of that. But, so there's an example of that. And, I don't know. I don't. I don't. I look forward more to, a bagel Saturday mornings than I do to a getaway with the family. So, what's that mean? Right. I don't know. But, yeah. So let me get through the how to get a hold of me, and maybe I'll think of something while I'm going on with that. But if you'd like to get a hold of me, if you've always thought, hey, this JP guy seems really interesting and cool, let me reach out to him and say, hey, you can email me, jamulki@gmail.com, facebook.com/jamulki, @jamulki on Twitter and Instagram, www.jamulki.info. I'm pretty sure that site's still up. Let me know what it looks like. That's JAMOALKI. Or you can text me here in the U.S., 248-648-1419. That is a text-only line. You can try calling, but it's not going to do you any good. And WhatsApp worldwide, +1 248-648-1419. Get a hold of me. Let me know what you think of the show. Let me know how you're doing, how you found the show. Reach out like, hey, I want someone to vent. I want someone to knock some ideas off of. I just want someone to say, hey, I'm your guy. I'm your huckleberry. That's a phrase. I don't know what it means. But yeah, reach out. Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Yeah, that's my little spiel. And I think that's going to be it. I couldn't think of anything to come up with, and I got to get this run out of the way and get my day going so I can get my butt up to Virginia for maybe some work this evening. Thanks for listening. I appreciate everyone who takes time out of their day to sit and listen, or walk and listen, or drive and listen, or whatever. To me, that seems so weird. So I hope everyone is doing well. I hope that we're all, doing the best we can with the situations that we have in front of us. Remember that you're not as alone as you think you are. You're not, you're more cared for than you think you are. And yeah, until next time, everybody, be safe and be well. Thanks.